The Dodgers have made yet another big move, and it was confirmed tonight. Also, we get into some comments that a pretty controversial owner has made about the Dodgers, and it's pretty surprising, who it's coming from. We get into all that in this edition of Dodgers Digest. Hey, this is Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I want to thank the almost 30% of you. That's right, we're growing like crazy here. 30% of you have subscribed to the channel, but 69% of you have not subscribed yet. I'm not sure why. We're the best Dodger channel out there. You're not going to find content like this anywhere else on YouTube. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, hit the notifications. We got a Friday morning live stream starting this Friday. That's right. This Friday, I'll be going live on the channel talking Dodger baseball. So make sure to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on when I will be going live here on the channel. Looking forward to doing that with you guys. We're the best fan base for sure. Let's make it 10K subscribers before opening day. Let's get right into it. Of course, Kirby Yates is now a Dodger. That's right. Kirby Yates, it's now confirmed, $13 million deal that, of course, the reliever has signed with the Dodgers. Right-hander reliever Kirby Yates and the Dodgers are in agreement of a 1-year, $13 million contract. Sources told ESPN. This just broke a couple hours ago, like literally 2 hours ago. That just shows you how we're bringing you breaking news here on this channel. Continuing the Dodgers' construction of a super team that will enter the 2025 season as heavy World Series favorites. Well, isn't that pretty ironic, right? I mean, think about it. The Dodgers won the World Series in 2024. That's right. This team won the World Series last year, and they're already kicking off, basically the 2025 season as favorites once again. That's something you don't see every day in sports. It just shows you, exactly, what kind of team this is and how good the offseason has been, right? This Dodgers offseason has been one for the record books. And I don't know what you guys think, comment below, but this pickup of Kirby Yates is absolutely massive. That's right, it's massive because Kirby Yates is a relief pitcher that, as we know, has been pretty solid, right? This guy is a solid, reliever. He didn't really make it to the big leagues until he was 27 years old, but he has saved 95 games. That's right, 95 games, making a couple All-Star teams, including last year. So Kirby Yates is a pitcher that's going to come in and be a huge asset to this team. He's going to be an asset to a team, for a Dodgers bullpen that, as we know, has been the best bullpen in baseball. They proved it during the 2024 season. Basically, they would have not got out of the first round if it weren't for the bullpen, right? There's no doubt about it. There's no way they would have got out of that first round. The bullpen showed that they were very important for them, during that playoff run. And Kirby Yates is going to be part of this bullpen, right? He's going to come in. He's a player that knows how to win. This guy is a proven winner. If you ask any Texas Ranger fan, any Atlanta Braves fan, they're going to tell you Kirby Yates is, a great pitcher, right? He was important for both of those teams. Of course, he's pitched with other teams as well, including the Yankees and Padres. But, I think with the Rangers and Braves, he's definitely, solidified himself as a star pitcher, to say the least, right? And the Dodgers wanted some of that, right? They wanted another star bullpen pitcher. They already got Tanner Scott. Think about it. They got Tanner Scott and Kirby Yates at the end of free agency, right? Because free agency is coming to an end, right? I mean, think about it. Spring training's kicking off pretty soon. We're getting into that. Into the end here. It's getting, later and later into the spring training, into the off season. We're getting closer and closer to opening day, and the Dodgers made a couple pickups late in the offseason. Those late pickups are always big, right? Those late pickups always end up being very important, to say the least. And it's exciting, right? It's exciting to see Kirby Yates, pass his physical. That was something we had talked about here on the channel, right? A few days ago when this came out, that the hurdle that the Dodgers had with Kirby Yates was him passing his physical. Well, Yates has passed his physical, and, he's going to be a Dodger, right? I think that was the one hurdle, and that's now going to open the door for the speculation on who's coming out, who's leaving, who's on his way out, and that's got to be Ryan Brazier, right? Ryan Brazier is one of those pitchers that I think has to be on the outside looking in now that the Dodgers have Tanner Scott and Kirby Yates signed up for the 2025 season, right? I think the Dodgers are going to have to move him out. He's probably going to get traded, and I think it has to be, right? We got a lot of content, to say the least, coming up here. Spring training's coming up, and I hope you're subscribing, because 30% of you want to thank everybody who's already subscribed, but 69% of you have not subscribed yet, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. We want to reach 10,000 subscribers before opening day, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. So let's get right into it. Let's get into the next story. The next story, of course, just to close it out here, $13 million. The offseason spending is going to go up to $450 million guaranteed, basically, with Kirby Yates' contract now. Now, the luxury tax payroll is going to be $390 million. We've seen the numbers. Okay, it's a lot of money. But now we got somebody who's crying again. We got all these people crying about the Dodgers. How many crybabies are we going to see talk about this? Well, we got another one. And now it's worse because it's a rich guy. This guy, Hal Steinbrenner, of course, son of the former Yankees owner, the late George Steinbrenner. Hal Steinbrenner is now crying, saying the Dodgers spending is difficult for the rest of baseball to match. It's difficult for most of us owners to be able to do the kind of things that they're doing. Of course, talking about the Dodgers. This is Hal Steinbrenner telling Yes Network's Meredith Marakovitz on the Yankees hot stove. It aired Tuesday night, just a couple hours ago. Kind of breaking news here. So, what do you guys think? Comment below. Hal Steinbrenner, he's totally just acting like a salty Yankees fan. I know the Yankees had the biggest choke job in baseball history, and of course he's going to be unhappy about it. But this is absolutely ridiculous what Hal Steinbrenner is saying. And why is it ridiculous? Because look at this. The Yankees are valued at $7.5 billion. They're the fourth most valuable sports franchise in the world. The Dodgers are the second most. They're not even as much as the Yankees, right, in terms of value. They're $5.45 billion. So the Yankees have $2 billion more value, and for him to say they can't compete with the Dodgers in Spain is absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Hal Steinbrenner is a billionaire, so he obviously has to have it. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous, guys. Come on. This is ridiculous. I mean, the Dodgers spending a lot of money. The Yankees just have to meet what the Dodgers are doing here. I mean, this is how it works. There's no really limit to how much you could spend. There's luxury tax. The Yankees have more than enough money. So for him to come out and say this kind of stuff, I mean, if it was the Oakland A's or some, poor team like that, but this is the Yankees. I mean, they got tons of money. So they got plenty of money to spend. It's just dumb what he's saying. Another dumb comment from Hal Steinbrenner. As always, let's go Dodgers. Woo!